Brands offer you a discount to recycle your old clothes. You are not saving the planet by dropping them in a bin. You are actively funding a calculated, industrial-scale illusion. In-store collection boxes are the fashion industry's most effective greenwashing tool. They sell consumer absolution, not authentic circularity. It is a strategic diversion designed to mask unchecked overproduction. The marketing claims your discarded garments will seamlessly be reborn. The fundamental physics of modern textiles aggressively dictate otherwise. Authentic recycling strictly requires pure, untainted, and uniform material input. Over 90% of the apparel dumped in these bins is critically contaminated. This contamination is not an accident, it is deliberate design. We are dealing with irreversible blends of natural and synthetic fibers. Imagine organic cotton permanently intertwined with petroleum-based polyester threads. Think of breathable linen structurally bound to cheap acrylic plastics. This permanent fusion makes separation economically and physically impossible. You cannot unbake a cake once the ingredients are mixed. You cannot physically unblend plastic polymers from organic plant matter. These complex garments are permanently locked into a linear dead end. Because material extraction is impossible, the entire recycling narrative collapses. The industry is fully aware of this structural and chemical failure. The green bins are merely logistical collection points for waste transfer. The collected garments are rarely processed into new, usable fibers. Instead, they are aggressively compressed by massive industrial hydraulic machinery. They are crushed into monolithic, ton-heavy bales of unsalvageable textile waste. These toxic bales immediately become an unregulated, globalized trash commodity. They are loaded into ocean-bound shipping containers by the millions. Their final destination is definitely not a high-tech European recycling facility. This waste is systematically exported to vulnerable nations in the global south. Places like Ghana and Chile are forced to absorb this volume. They bear the burden of the industrialized world's calculated design failures. Local textile economies are suffocated by this relentless synthetic avalanche. Whatever cannot be resold locally is immediately discarded into nature. The geographical landscape transforms into a toxic graveyard for blended textiles. Synthetic fabric blends do not biologically decompose in the environment. They merely fragment into smaller, highly toxic, invisible plastic components. They choke ecosystems, leaching petrochemical dyes and microplastics into groundwater. This is not a benevolent environmental recycling program in action. It is waste colonialism, cleverly disguised as modern corporate responsibility. The take-back bin is a one-way ticket to an ecological disaster. The only metric these programs successfully increase is your continued consumption. The discount voucher ensures you simply buy another blended disposable garment. The destructive cycle of production and dumping intentionally accelerates without friction. Breaking this terminal cycle requires an absolute, uncompromising structural reset. We must abandon the illusion that magic technology will separate blends. The real solution must be ruthlessly implemented at the design phase. Authentic circularity in textiles demands absolute, uncompromising material purity. The mandate must be a strict adherence to single-source monomaterials. A garment must be biologically coherent to hold any post-consumer value. This introduces the necessity of a strict, pure botanical mandate. Zero petrochemicals, utilizing unblended natural materials like organic cotton, linen, hemp, and pure cellulosics. These pure monomaterials can actually be mechanically shredded or chemically recycled without contamination. When a pure natural monomaterial garment finally reaches its end of life, it retains intrinsic value. It can be cleanly processed back into high-quality yarn or safely returned to the earth. This is the only physical reality of a functioning closed loop. Design for disassembly is not a trendy, abstract marketing concept. It is a strict mathematical and biological necessity for survival. We must permanently reject blends and demand structural integrity through purity. Stop feeding the retail industry's calculated take-back deception right now. Demand pure, uncompromised botanical materials in every single garment you purchase. A system built on plastic blends is fundamentally designed to fail.